my friends, and welcome to Disney Dreamlight Valley. Before we get to the Reddit review, here is the new code that just dropped by officially by Gameloft, and it's Inside Out 2025 gift. They had a little mini game going on Twitter, but they just waited for the whole code to be out to share it. So you can just type in game Inside Out 2025 gift and get this rug. What did I do wrong? Oh, there we go. That was some glitch. And now if I check the mailbox, here it is. Memory Mania event. Ooh, let's place it down. Oh, wow. Okay. That's a nice looking rug. I love how it's square, which means you could probably get more from Scrooge and put them one by one. I like it. Scrooge, I don't think this is appropriate. All right. And yes, we can buy more, and it costs 4,000 coins. Nice. All right, subscribe for more Disney Dreamlight Valley, and let's get into the Reddit review. Finally got all 3 fairy windows for my flower storage. This might be the best looking window in the entire game. It's just so unique. It's so cool. The way the light just goes through it, it shines so beautifully. Wow. And you got the perfect wallpaper for it. This room is absolutely stunning. I only have 1 out of 3 so far. Scrooge has not been nice to me. Maybe one day. Decided to make a dress to match my companion. Whoa! That looks so regal. It's such a shame that we won't be able to use this for this week's Dream Snap. Otherwise, it would be absolutely perfect. Well done. What's wrong with Gameloft for putting each character from Tangled, except Mother Gothel, in different DLC? So yeah, a lot of people have noticed this. They put one character from Tangled in base game, each DLC so far. To be fair, this is probably the last one. I cannot imagine who else could they possibly bring from Tangled into the game. But I don't know. That's not a bad marketing technique. If there is a lot of people who love Tangled, me included, I still feel like Tangled is one of my favorite, if not the favorite, Disney movies of all times. So I would be buying these DLCs just to get all of them together. And they knew that nobody was going to buy DLC for Mother Gothel, so they made her a base character, so you don't have a choice. But, yeah, so some news. I finally watched Inside Out 2, and my God, what a movie. In my opinion, so much better than the first one. All of the new emotions were so, believable and felt so real, so much more emotional, and absolutely beautiful piece of cinema. If you haven't watched Inside Out 2, I highly recommend. It's incredible. I also watched Lilo and Stitch, the live action version that recently came out. Also, absolutely brilliant movie. As far as live actions go, this was incredibly good. I don't think I've ever seen Disney live action that I liked as much. I haven't watched the original one in a while, but I did enjoy the plot, and the way the Stitch was made, everything was flawless. So highly recommend those 2 movies if you're looking for something to watch. Yeah, it's a marketing ploy, basically. Splitting certain characters from popular franchises. It's probably most likely done to sell more. So instead of selling if somebody just wants a certain franchise, they're gonna have to buy the game and the DLC. But if somebody wants Tangled, they're gonna have to spend a lot of money. A lot of comments saying that it's purely for money, which I don't disagree, but I wouldn't call it like a predatory technique or anything like super bad. It was done most likely to sell more copies, but it's also not necessarily bad. It's just a good marketing technique. Scrooge store strikes again. Nothing new for day 10,854. Honestly, I feel like this would have much bigger impact if you actually put the right a normal date, an actual date, how many days you didn't have a new Scrooge item. Mine was 4. I didn't have a new item in 4 days, which for me it's already a lot. But I get what you're trying to say. This is where I would put my elegant stone fans. If I had any, tell me about it. I want to get the stone fans so bad. That and the rug. The stone rug the new rock rug, but this one I cannot call rock rug. It's a beautiful stony carpet because it's so elegant. But I'm not losing hope. I'm gonna keep refreshing until I get it. Cozy with Guy. Hold me like you did by the lake on Naboo. So long ago when there was nothing but our love. That's so pretty. That's a Star Wars reference. I haven't watched. I only watched one. I don't know which one. It was a long time ago. So I know Naboo is... this is the name of this house, right? Wait. You got this fence? Oh! And it can go outdoors? Ah! Wait, is that seriously a Scrooge store item? Because I need this. I've been looking for it my entire life. I've never seen stone fences in the Scrooge shop. Is that an actual fence? Like, do you drag it or do you just place separate items? And if you do, like, how does this work? Because I see the column part and I see the fence part. Whatever this is, I need this in my life. This is my number one item right now. That and a rug. And absolutely beautiful. This is such a stunning item. Wow, this is such a cool build. It feels like you're like on the boardwalk, but like an ancient stony boardwalk, and there's giant river or ocean right by it. Wow, this is so... Whoa, that is such a smart idea. And I don't think any other fence would work for this kind of build. Maybe it will. But this is definitely the best kind of fence for this kind of build. It just looks incredible. Absolutely fantastic work, Cozy with Guy. September is just Halloween Eve. Ooh, Tasha. Already getting ready for Halloween. Okay, little quiz. Who thinks that we're gonna get Halloween-inspired Star Path this year? Because we didn't last year. Are we gonna get one this year? We'll find out. Since they didn't do one last year, it's totally possible. Maybe we're gonna get a couple new items from the pumpkin event. Maybe we're gonna get some items in Premium Shop. But I wouldn't mind, maybe not the whole Star Path being dedicated to Halloween, but like half and half. So like half of it is Halloween, half is something else. They usually do their Star Paths just like that. They do two themes inside one theme, and then they give items for both. So I hope that's gonna be the case for this Halloween too. I found a farming upgrade today. Interesting. I have a farm on a floating island, and I mostly farm pumpkins along with the needed crops for cooking our quests. This morning I was leveling up Jasmine, who has farming as her activity, and I had an idea to hang out with a rabbit companion as well. Guys, this is a game changer. Hang out with a farming buddy, add 2 rabbits, watch the magic happen. The rabbits will pick up the villagers' extra crops, as long as they're vegetables, so you don't need to run around collecting them yourselves. Don't sleep on it, just went from 1.3 to 2.6 million ridiculously quick. This is something that I wanted to test, because the rabbits now are super... The critters are now faster, and we can have 2 of them. I did test it when we had 1 rabbit, and it didn't impress me, because back then the critters were slow, and 1 rabbit is not as good as 2 rabbits, so... I might actually test out different setups. I'm gonna test out the best companion setups for every activity. I feel like this could be a fun video, but yeah, I am wondering if they'll be able to pick up the bonus drops from villagers, because... Does it? Because the bonus drops from the time benders, the critters... Oh, no, wait, they did pick it up, they just never duplicated it, which is totally fine. But I love how they pick up the items they duplicate themselves. So, I mean, not duplicate, but give you extra. So that could work. That could work. We'll test it out. The final boss. Oh my god, that happens to me every time. They will spawn multiple characters inside each other on the 2nd floor of Scrooge Store, and it takes forever for them to separate. I don't know what kind of glitch it is. It is kind of hilarious and also scary, but yeah, the most annoying part is that when you want to talk to one of them, it's usually the tallest one or the one with the bigger hitbox that you end up triggering, and there is no way to talk to the others until they decide to separate. Hilarious glitch, but pretty annoying. Wish they had given us these. Oh my god, I wished for this so hard when I was doing the Dream Snap for the Big Feels Week. This would be perfect. We have snow clouds. Why can't we have rain clouds? This is literally the same thing. I feel like Gameloft has been much better recently about giving us the items that were part of the quests and allowing them to use them after the quest. This is the one that I wanted the most and the one that they didn't give. So hopefully, maybe, if enough people complain, next update they're going to send us one of these clouds in the inbox, which would be absolutely beautiful. I agree. We absolutely need this. Cozy with Guy with another build. This time it's indoors. Modern living room space. Wow, that is such a cool idea to put these cabinets around the TV. And you got the Oswald memory playing. That's like the screen of like Looney Tunes kind when it's like goes from circle. Anyway, you know what I'm talking about. What is this? This is Touch of Magic rug, isn't it? That is a beautiful rug. I love how it has the texture of those strings, like the woven rugs. This looks absolutely stunning. And the beams. Oh my god, what a beautiful place. Guy, you're absolutely killing it. Also, please tell me if I'm pronouncing your name wrong. Is it G or is it Guy? Because I'm notoriously bad with names. Unique DLC. I personally am not a big fan of horses. However, I'm very excited that we're getting a unique DLC. I appreciate that Gameloft is branching out and not continuing the same pattern with DLCs. My hope is that this starts a trend of DLC bringing really new experiences to the game and not just new things to forage. I think this could lead to an underwater DLC that introduces diving, of us becoming a mermaid. Ooh, that's actually a very good point. Or becoming a mermaid. I think that concept would be perfect for adding Nemo, Luca, and having Captain Hook as the villain. I think this also opens the door to more likely for some unique options of cars entering into the game. Imagine driving a car. How do you drive a car on stairs? To be fair, how do you ride a horse on stairs? Is that going to be even possible? I hope so. What DLC would you like to see that adds new, more complex gameplay? So I agree with this point. We are getting a completely brand new mechanic, which is mounts. And it does open the door for more unique mechanics and different gameplay styles in the future, like the whole underwater world, which could bring Atlantis, Little Mermaid characters, Nemo characters. That would be absolutely incredible. And I do feel like the DLCs so far, both of them did bring some unique stuff. For example, snippet catching, even though the snippet catching feels pretty much dead after you finish the DLC. So Storybook Vale probably the least one of those, but Eternity Isle did bring us the Ancient Machines, which is a new game-changing mechanic that is super useful even outside of the DLC and after it's completed. So yeah, I think Gameloft are trying to build like very unique features for each DLC that doesn't just add content but also transforms the potential way we can play. So yeah, I can totally see this. And my choice would be an underwater biome. I would love to dive in Disney Dreamlight Valley. I would love for them to add farm animals. Cows to gather milk and chickens for eggs. Better than having to purchase from Remy all the time. Well, I don't know about better. It's definitely easier to purchase. It's gonna be a very hard thing to implement because right now the game economy is pretty much non-existent. The coins have no value. They are ridiculously easy to farm. And pretty much everything in this game now, super easy to obtain. Not everything, but 90% of the items through all the stalls in all the DLCs. It's as easy as going to a specific stall and just buying whatever you want. So in order for it to feel worth it, they're gonna have to rework the entire game economy where you can't just buy eggs, or maybe there is some other benefit to chickens besides laying eggs. But just being able to see them running around and just being able to care for different kinds of animals on our farm, I would definitely love to see DLC like that in the future. The real question is, which version of Tinkerbell are we getting? That is a good question. I did watch the original Peter Pan, and I did not like Tinkerbell there, so I do hope we get this version. Probably Peter Pan is they specified Tinkerbell from Peter Pan in the trailer. That doesn't mean that it's going to be exactly the same personality. I agree. They have to give her more personality than in original Peter Pan movie, because she literally did not speak, and I'm pretty sure this one is going to speak. And the outfit of the one in the trailer looks more like the more modern version of Tinkerbell, so I think it's going to be like a mix, but mostly leaning towards the more modern version. Tell me why. I used to be pretty, and now I'm bald. I know this does not make any sense. Why did they make this crown remove hair? Like, I feel like it even if it clashed terribly with a couple hairstyles, it still is not enough reason to make sure that no hairstyles can use it, because some hairstyles actually looked really good with it, and I feel like it should have been player's choice whether to use it with hair or not. We could always we could just wear bald and then put the hat on. Now we have no choice. It's the bald is the only option. And taking away our choice is never a good thing. The very loving nicknames I've given some of my characters. White Man. Why? Remington. Oh god, this guy for loving... Okay. Good for you, Remy. You have some fans. Mr. The Rock. It makes sense. Wait, did the live action Moana come out yet? I'm pretty sure Rock is playing Maui. Which, if we're being honest, I feel like when they created the design for this character, they definitely did it with The Rock in mind. He looks like an animated Rock. Like, let's be honest. Mother Gospel. Oh, man. Okay, that's a good one. Rachel? Why? Moana. What? Wait, why? Mr. McDucky Walkie. Okay, that's kind of cute. I think Scrooge would appreciate. Chester. Ooh, that sounds so cool. He looks like a Chester, too. Not bad. I call Mickey Nicholas Mouse. That's good. I've never heard that. That's good. It's like Nicholas, but Nicholas. That's genius. I watched New Girl too many times, so Mickey is Mick Mouse and Minnie is Min Mouse. Wait, I watched New Girl multiple times too. It's one of my favorite shows. I do not remember. Is that a reference? What is it the reference to? I need to look it up. Anyway, this was fun. Thank you so much for some awesome Reddit posts to react to. It was a very positive and fun Reddit review with no rants or vents to go into and discuss, just sharing creativity, discussing the upcoming update. I love it. I'll see you later today for the Dream Snap Spiral. Do not miss it. It's going to be happening in just a few hours on the regular stream time, and hopefully I'll be able to come up with a nice snap that I enjoy. Thank you for watching. Subscribe for more, and take care.
Oh, nice day we're having, isn't it?
Oh, it's wonderful. Woohoo!
Amazing. Gotta tell you, it is really beautiful here. Hey, nice to see you.
Oh, hello.
Are you seeing this?